Well, you've probably seen the TV commercials. One commercial claims issue 2 on your ballot is good for Arkansas. Another claims it's bad for Arkansas roads. Now, the contradicting sides has caused some confusion.
Without a doubt. Well, issue 2 is all about repealing the authority of a casino license issuance in Pope County, and that would then require a special election in each county to issue casino licenses in the future. But what are the implications of that? Well, KNWA's Casey Smith joins us now live in the studio. And Casey, what is the argument for both sides here?
Yeah, hey, Doug and Sonia. Local voters in charge, they're in favor of issue 2. And as its name suggests, it's really harping on the second half of that amendment, wanting to give each county the chance to make their voices heard when it comes to issuing a casino license. Investing in Arkansas, on the other hand, they've taken the opposite stance. Polk County Judge Ben Cross says repealing the casino license thwarts Russellville's opportunity to take advantage of the economic benefits of tourism to the area. Issue 2 has been a contentious and sometimes confusing potential statewide amendment. So let's go ahead and start with the ballot text itself. At its core, Issue 2 would repeal the authority to issue a casino license for Polk County. Then for future casino licenses to be issued in Arkansas, each individual county will be required to hold a county-wide special election to approve one. There are two sides that have taken a stance on this. The first being local voters in charge, which are in favor of Issue 2.
Now, as it stands, that decision is left with politicians and appointed commissions, and the local voters don't have a direct voice in that. So we think that's a really important thing for every county to have in the state. And again, we're trying to correct what happened in Polk County, as well as make sure that doesn't happen again in any other county in the state.
And they're being opposed by Investing in Arkansas, who is against Issue 2.
A vote for Issue 2 takes away a license, a lawful license, just like your driver's license, and revokes it without a reason, without a cause.
Issue 2 stems from Amendment 100 to the Arkansas Constitution, which was passed back in 2018 by a statewide vote of 54.1% to 45.9%. Amendment 100 authorized casino licenses in West Memphis, Hot Springs, Jefferson County, and Polk County. However, voters in Polk County were against Amendment 100 at a 61% clip.
Polk County was the only county that was targeted for a license that voted against it. In fact, we voted against it by the highest margin of any county in the state. Essentially, Polk County was forced with the prospect of a casino license without the local voters ever having approved it or said that they wanted it.
Polk County Judge Ben Cross says the 61% of voters against the issue in 2018 doesn't reflect today's position in the county, which currently has about 82,000 people.
You had about 34,000 registered voters, and only half of them even turned out in 2018. Well, it was only 61% of the 52% that came out to vote.
One of Investing in Arkansas's arguments is that supporting Issue 2 is bad for Arkansas's roads.
A portion of all casino tax revenues that go above the general fund go strictly to fix Arkansas's highways.
Issue 2 does not affect the 3 operating casinos that are contributing that revenue currently. Issue 2 doesn't stop an existing casino that's already operating. There is no change to revenue streams for roads or at any level within the state budget.
At its core, local voters in charge wants
to protect the local people's right to vote on issues that are of great impact on their specific communities.
Something Judge Cross thinks is already in place.
You elect offices such as the Office of County Judge, Justices of the Peace, city councils, and mayors to be representatives of your people. And so now we have such overwhelming support locally for this casino resort.
Judge Cross tells me that the area hopes to blossom into a tourist destination, think like Branson or Hot Springs, for example. Now, if Issue 2 is struck down, he says construction on the new casino would start by the start of 2025. Reporting in studio, Casey Smith, KNWA, Northwest Arkansas News.